Hey guys, what's going on? Steve Cronin. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Just wanted to take a second here to address something that y'all have been chatting about in the comments on some of my videos called transhumanism. But before I get to that, if it's your first time watching this channel, I want to let you know that this channel is all about how to become a high performer at work by optimizing your body and mind so you can gain more focus and more productivity in your professional life. Okay. So what I want to address here is the concept of biohacking, which this channel is heavily influenced by, and what does it have to do, if at all, with the concept of transhumanism. So for you viewers now who are watching my channel regularly, you'll know that biohacking is just that, kind of what I just said. Biohacking is optimizing your physical and mental processes to achieve certain results, okay? So that could be something like taking nootropics, quantified self, all using a semi-scientific method in order to achieve kind of like N=1 personal goals. Okay. Transhumanism, what is it? There's a lot of aspects of transhumanism, okay? But let's break down like the etymology of the word. Trans being short for transcendent, and then humanism, I think we all know humans, people, you and me walking around on this planet. And so kind of a way to reword transhumanism is beyond human. A pretty broad concept, and a lot of transhumanist thinkers will focus on different areas of this. So I'm gonna give speak about it in a very broad way. If you're a heavy studier of transhumanism, please leave a comment in the description below and educate all of us. But okay, so let's rewind here. So transhumanism is the idea of becoming beyond human. Now my master's degree is actually in something called transpersonal psychology. Personal meaning persona, right? Which is more to do with the identity of a human and less about the human itself, him or herself, right? So transpersonal meaning beyond the mask, or how within the context of psychology people identify with themselves. So I'm a little biased in the sense of I approach transhumanism in a similar way, right? Because to become more than human, to become beyond human, there is a bit of identification there. You need to actually mentally identify as something as beyond human, or some kind of entity that includes but transcends humanity. So what does that look like, right? Because this is a very philosophical concept. Concretely, what does that look like? Well, that can look like, if you ever play the video game Deus Ex, that can look like physical augmentations, right? There's this conference coming up early next year that I'm going to, called Biohacking Con. I'll leave a link to them in the description below. And they're all about mostly this body hacking stuff where we're altering, merging man and machine, essentially. Timo Arena of the Biohacker Summit, he specifically is really into this stuff. Him and his Biohacker Center in Finland. So that's one way to think about it. Another way to think about it, and so does that relate to biohacking? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like making physical modifications to our body using technology in order to come out with the solution that we want, or the goal we want, optimizing those physical processes. That's biohacking. So there's a little overlap between transhumanism and biohacking. Well, what about, we're still human beings though, right? I mean, we're still human beings walking around, whether we got an artificial limb or not. And so what I want to explore is what does transhumanism have to say about personal development, human development, the development of our species, psychological development even. And there are certain practices that you can use to speed this along. Contemplative in nature. I can make an entire video about this. I'll leave some notes in the description below. But that, I think, is transhumanism as well. As we evolve, we become kind of evolved humans. And so really, is transhumanism addressing a more evolved way of being human? Or is it this kind of post-human that we don't know what it looks like because it's beyond human? Let me know your thoughts below. Just want to make this quick video addressing this subject as y'all have been asking about it. What does transhumanism have to do with biohacking? Take care.